Big bucket of chicken. Kevin and Lou having a good time every Thursday night, except for last week because it was Thanksgiving, and then we didn't record one because of whatever things happened. And here we are this time, episode 6. Come on at you.
He's the fucking songwriter of our generation, ladies and gentlemen.
Hey,
Who was that? Bob Dylan?
it's like Fergie had sex with Jesus or whatever he said.
Fergie had sex with fucking Will I.
I know you don't. I know you've seen The Office, but like as you know, I watch The Office a lot, and there's a scene. See, I'm a fan of season like 9, 8 with Robert California. James Spader as Robert California.
Oh yeah,
I like Robert California.
absolutely. Well, I love James Spader.
Yeah, he's just it's definitely people like I don't like it after Michael leaves. I'm like, all right, shut up, just grow up. But there's a cold open where he comes back from like I guess he did like the corporate Christmas party, and he's like the Black Eyed Peas played, and it's like it's rock music for people who don't like rock, it's rap for people who don't like rap, and it's pop music for people who don't like pop. And then that Ryan's just like he's like looking, he's like he's like he gets it, and like I know that's just for the show, but I was like that the writers of the show were like that is exactly what the Black Eyed Peas are. It's like those three genres, but for people who don't like those. It's like I don't like rap. It's too rappy, but like this is good. It's like yeah, shut the fuck up. Shut up.
Yeah, I could probably tell you that the Black Eyed Peas to me, like if you were gonna ask me like what are some of the worst bands or artists I've ever seen, they're definitely up there for me, because originally they really were like kind of like into that really 90s hip hop, like really cool sounding, really good like production beats. I remember like Joints and Jam was like a really good fucking song, and then all of a sudden it was like they added Fergie and it was like turn this party up now. It's just like it was a weird transition, and I didn't like it, Lou.
I mean, it is a. Hold on a second. It's recording, right? Okay, we are recording. Never mind. I just saw the record button in white. I'm like, yo, if I didn't hit record, but there's a giant thing here. It's like recording. I'm like, okay, good. Just wanted to make sure. Yeah, like I don't think it's ever been. Don't get me wrong. I say this about a lot of different music. If I'm in a party setting, even at like a crowded bar or a backyard barbecue, I have the Spotify Rap just came out for the year, as you know. I have a lot of genres of music I listen to that I like, a lot of artists, a lot of different things, but it expands because if I'm in a good mood and I'm drinking a little bit of alcohol and a Black Eyed Peas song comes on, I'm not going to care so much because I know more songs are coming, and also I'm in the vibe, I'm in the mood. But I've never been like, you know what I'm going to put on today when I'm driving? Put Black Eyed Peas' third album on. It's not fucking. They're just not that group. I don't know anyone who they are that group.
Yeah, and I'm just gonna go out on a limb and say that I've never encountered that Lou either. Like I've never seen you be like, let's get retarded, and
No,
I've
no, no,
never
no.
seen one time like you let loose on a Black Eyed Peas song.
I didn't say let loose. I said if I'm in a backyard barbecue setting, a party, and certain music comes on, I'm not like, okay, let's manhandle the playlist. I'm like, let it just go.
I will say this: I know what you're talking about, but I can't go there with them. But I do know, like, I actually just like had specific songs in my head that are very similar to what you're saying, but I just can't go with them, like, because I used to like actually like them, and then like that, then I was just like, what the fuck is this? Like, so like for me, I would say like one song that maybe you have others, but one song that I even did in karaoke once, and it was I think someone that recorded it needs to find this footage because it's like one of the worst performances of all time. But I sang Usher and Pitbull. The DJ got us falling in love again. Like I think that song's amazing. Like I love that. That's a party song to me that I can get down with. And somewhere somehow someone recorded that on their phone, and maybe our friend John had it, but it was one of the worst things like you'll ever see. But I was having so much fun with it. It was like encourageable. It was like look at this white man go. Like It was great.
Half the people in the bar are like, oh, he's with a lot of people. He's definitely he's special. He's special needs.
No, the best part was like when you had to repeat eyes a few times. I was like, eyes, 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 eyes. It was hilarious, man. It was great. Like that was, and then the rest of, that's like one of those songs too. And I'm sure you can relate this. I know you're not a big karaoke guy, but it's like if you don't really know the song, don't sing it because like you only remember those little parts in your head, and then the rest of it's like, I'm gonna catch up. I got okay, I don't know that paragraph. Here comes another. Don't know that one either, but here it is tonight. Like you're just like all of a sudden you're on like the one part you're killing after like what happened to me on Halloween. I sang with our friend Lou. We did Purple Pills by Eminem and D12, and I was only gonna sing the bizarre parts like the big like the fat guy that just talks like shut your mouth you dirty slut you.
Yeah.
Even I couldn't do that either. I was like bad at that part too, and I really was like I was really dragging the song down, so I felt bad because I was like I could just sing those parts because those seemed like I could do it, and then I was like no I can't even do that. Holy shit.
There
But
was a time. There was a time. If you remember, for those who are from Long Island and remember Lindenhurst from back in the day, we used to go to Pistachios and do the karaoke. You remember that? You were there.
yeah, we were the one thing about back then with karaoke, I didn't understand like the rules of karaoke. I just thought that like I'm a music snob and I can sing whatever I want and you guys are gonna get which no matter what I sing. And like I didn't understand that like you actually have to like entertain people too, like and not bore them to death with like terrible like we sang like Tool and like fucking Black Sabbath. We
Sober.
barely sang it. Like we were like droning. Like people were like walking away from us. Like there was legit like what and they're like long songs too. So like people are just like for 6 minutes just like not at the stage. Like it's me and Lou like seven buddy sevens. It's just like really like droning, like no singing ability, just the bare minimum of talent. Like and I'm just like, these assholes just don't like these songs. Like even in my head, I'm like, that's not true. They think you are a fucking idiot for picking this song. Like and it turned out to be true. It was now when you go for things that people enjoy, like you pick a song that people know or it's short or can sing along to, it's a different vibe. And I didn't understand that back then. I was just more like, you like Tool, fuck off. Like, I was like
You
that.
don't get it. Yeah,
Yeah.
well, we did sing. I remember singing the Tool Sober, and again, this is like it's not 20 years ago, but it's almost 20 years ago.
It's getting close, Lou. It's probably
And
like 2003, 4, maybe.
no. It was after I really think it was after college.
Was it really?
We graduated in like 2005 or 6. It had to be either around that time.
Oh, you know what? You are right
It
about
was like
that.
7
That's
maybe,
right.
2007.
That makes more sense. Okay.
So, but still close. And I do again. It's foggy. We would go there at the time. It was like $1.89. It was under $2 for a beer. So we were drinking a lot. And I remember we picked Tool Sober, and there is like long silent 45-second pauses in that song, and but there is like I guess Maynard is doing something vocally. He's a singer, and we were just like,
Yeah,
I
we just
remember.
don't like that's the thing. You just don't realize it until you get up on that stage. You're like, oh, he's saying something there.
But I do have one memory. It was a couple that like ran the karaoke. It was a husband and wife or a boyfriend and girlfriend that were like slightly older than us. And his wife was a huge flirt, and this guy was super jealous. And we definitely weren't like doing anything. Everyone was in clear view of everyone else. But I do remember what I did do often, and one time he flipped out. I used to let the microphone slide out of my hands and grab the cable and swing the mic like I was Roger Daltrey or some shit. And he's like, that's it. He like grabbed the mic out of my hands, like, you're gonna break it. This is a XLR cable. It's very expensive. And I was like, all right, man, my bad. I'm drunk. I am an asshole. I apologize. But it's karaoke at Pistachios on a Thursday. Like, it's what do you want us to like? What do you think's happening here?
I remember. I used to sing Caribbean Queen by Billy Ocean. And I remember I sang it once in front of like a black couple, and they were not like enjoying it. Like they were like, "Why is he singing this to us?"
The term didn't exist then, but I think today we call it a microaggression.
Caribbean Queen, now we're sharing the same dream, and they are just the eye rolling that's happening in front of me. I'm like, "Oh, this is interesting."
My favorite part of that song, I mean, I do like that song and I will listen to it
Oh yeah,
occasionally. After every verse, there's a sound effect.
yep.
So he mentions the tiger, there's a tiger scream, laser sound, there's like all these different like after every verse, there's like a fucking like a 80s sound effect. It's awesome.
And not only with that song was the sound effects, there's also like added vocal parts that like I assume that you need two singers to sing because it literally like comes right after the verse, and then it's like, won't you, I need you, and then it's like, don't want to stop. You're like, ooh, ooh, ooh. Like just like it's like the pacing of it is like weird. It's like if you sing the verse and then that part, it's almost like you're like a dual identity singer. Like you need like a second singer to sing that part because it's just a little off. Like when you see it, it's weird.
It's like the pinnacle that era. It's like the pinnacle of like overproduced cocaine fueled like studio sessions. Like we gotta cram every minuscule of seconds with something.
And then the end of the song, like people don't remember, but it's the end of the song is ooh 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 ooh. Oh, 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 she's my queen, Caribbean queen. And then it fades out, where he just goes, ooh, 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 ooh. It's just like for like a minute of like fading, like the fader of ooh, ooh, ooh.
Yeah, just they could not. They're like we can't have one
Right.
moment of dead air, otherwise it's not going to be a hit. Like they couldn't do
Yeah.
it.
And what's in, I mean, I didn't know we were going to talk about this for a long time, but what's interesting is the original song was not Caribbean Queen; it was European Queen,
Oh,
and he released it, and it didn't do anything, and then he re-released it with Caribbean Queen. It became like a number one hit. So like the original came out like I think a year before the reworked version, and did not. It's kind of weird. And also I guess they did different versions if you're a different area of the country. Like they would just swap out like it was like Colombian Queen or like Puerto Rican Queen. Like they would do it like the different versions.
Billy Ocean loving those snow bunnies. You fucking bitch. Like they're
He's
like
great
no.
because like he does still like cruises and stuff, and he's like really old. He looks like he's got like super crazy like white and gray dreads now, and he's like he looks like super old, but he's still like can sing amazingly. Like I would totally go on a cruise if Billy Ocean was booked. I would fucking that guy's fucking the man. I love that guy.
Bump into him at the bar. It's like how's it going, Billy? It's like going great, going awesome, guys.
No,
Like
he'd
he
be
just
like
like
ooh 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 ooh. He would just get into my car. He would just
yeah,
do like he just talks the way his songs are. Like
yeah.
you,
How's
you, you. Hey,
how's life?
you, get into my car. Oh,
He just
oh
speaks
man.
in like 1 second burst of song lyric.
I travel this week, Lou, and obviously you go on the airport. I don't know. I know you hate airplanes and airports, and rightfully so.
Yeah,
So I
I
had a
don't fly.
delay going. I go to visit my family in Kansas, and I had a delay, I'm thinking like, okay, like it's the weather, it's a mechanical problem, the wind, who fucking knows? No, the woman just comes out and tells me, you know what the fucking problem was, Lou? The pilot thought that the flight was 7, not 6. Like he's working at fucking Arby's. Like he just, oh fuck, thought my shift started late. he fucked over thousands of people because he didn't realize what time the flight was on the busiest week of the fucking year. Come on, man. Like, who's flying these goddamn planes now? Like, what is the criteria?
I mean, based on the little information I'm getting, it's not a lot. It's whoever the fuck has passed that, like
Is I
whoever the
think
fuck.
I mean, I think I gotta say that after hearing that, we're nonchalantly saying, "Oh, don't worry about it. He thought it was 7, not 6." So what is he doing up in the air? Like he's like, "Fuck!" It. Like I don't know what. Like anytime that I see like a fucking pilot now, still dressed like it's like Catch Me If You Can, like 1950s. I assumed he just came from the Sky Lounge, like in fucking just rocked 3 Jack and Cokes. Like I swear, every time I see them, like they're fucking bombed. That's all I can
I
think of
do.
in my head is that like these guys give zero fucks about any of us.
I do have to agree that I do, especially after watching the movie Flight, which is a movie. I
Yeah,
feel like it's like this guy was just, oh, it's at 7. I thought it was, oh, I thought it was, it's, oh, I thought it was, is at 6. It's at 7 or whatever the fuck. It's like, yeah, buddy, you got to fly the fucking plane. It's like, there, I'll be right there. I got to fucking, he's like fucking like pulling up some stewardess's panties. Like, let's go. We got to go. We got to go.
but that's what I thought. I thought of that movie, Lou, and I thought of just like like first of all, we were gonna miss our connecting flight because of this. Luckily, our connecting flight was delayed too.
Yeah.
I don't even. I mean, I didn't get the answer for that why that one was delayed, but I assume it was the same thing. Like maybe that pilot too was out that night before with him. Like, fuck, man, it's 7. God damn it! Like I
Yeah,
don't
no.
know. Like I don't know what to think anymore with like that. Like you because you're immediately thinking like the guy that's in control of this aircraft is like a superior being. But it's like the same way I used to think about teachers. Like I used to think teachers were like amazing people, but then like you grow up and like you like people your age become teachers and you're like that fucking guy's a teacher, that fucking girl's a fucking teacher, really? Like
Yeah,
it's like
yeah.
the same thing with me now. It's like what is like what let me see your like grades. Like what are your like can I see your qualifications, sir? Besides like I want to see like your whole transcript of like how you got here. Like
Even
like
that
I don't
doesn't
know.
that doesn't mean shit to me anymore, and that's it's probably like an arrogant, like jaded, snobby, narcissistic way of looking at shit. But I don't care. Like, it's like, oh, I'm a blah 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 major. It's like that doesn't fucking matter anymore. Literally, our generation in the early 2000s was like the dream of our parents to go to school, and they took from like the late 80s up until the early 2000s. They completely turned into this fucking like loan machine. And now it is 100% just like, what are you going to school for 140 now, whatever, $200,000? Like, I'm studying and like whatever their field is of like uselessness. It's like, okay, great. Well, get in the mines because we're all going to be fucking shoveling coal in a couple of years. Like, it fucking doesn't matter. Like, just fucking just get out there and go be a barista until the fucking robot factories have to be worked and then get in there and start building fucking T1000s.
What's even more annoying about it too, Lou, is that I had like a real early flight, so it was supposed to be 6 and it being 7. So you had to be there,
Yeah.
and I had to, and plus I had to get driven to fucking New York City to like fucking get to the airport. So like we got there like mad early. We like 3 o'clock in the morning at LaGuardia is quite a fucking treat. Like the people at the front desk aren't even there yet. Like their shift I think starts at like 3:30 or 3:45, whatever the fuck it is. So you just have like people with suitcases just waiting in a line that just no one's moving. Like it's terrible. And then again, I'm saying like we got delayed an hour, and delays happen, but the problem is too is like nothing's open. So like I have kids and like they want to eat. So like the thing is like nothing's open, but everything looks like it's open. Like everybody's here, but they're like prepping and like they
Yeah.
have like a certain time they open. So like we sit down at this table. It's like this like one of those restaurants in the airport, some bullshit thing. And I'm starting to look at the menu, and I think it's like 4. Yeah, it's like 4:15. It opens at 5, I guess. But we sit down, we look at it, then the woman comes over and says, "Hey, just let you know we don't open till 5." I'm like, yeah, that's not gonna cut it with kids. So I go across the street or across the hall and get like, the bullshit stores where they have like sandwiches and like other things. So like my daughter gets cereal, I think my other daughter got like like this like weird mix of like grapes and like cheese and whatever. And I always get suckered in. I don't know why I do it, but always get suckered into buying a fucking sandwich at those places, and they are the
Oh,
worst thing you can eat. Like they literally like I don't know why I sat there for like my kids were like yelling at me because I'm like studying all the cold cuts like in the fucking like those little like plastic things. And I'm like, I don't know why I'm doing this. I know this is gonna be shit. Like I don't know why I fucking keep doing this. And not only that, they're $15. Like it's $15 for turkey on wheat. It's bullshit. And so I buy it, and of course I'm like, oh god, this is like the worst fucking thing. Then like the mustard packet that comes with it is like you can't open the fucking lever. I like open it, but it won't squeeze. Then I'm like, fuck. So I'm like trying to like squeeze it out. It goes all over my fucking shoe. Like I'm just so mad right now. I'm like, what the fuck, man? Like, so then I'm like, my daughter, I'm like, can you go over to that restaurant over there and just see if you can just get some napkins? And you know what they fucking say? We're closed. We don't open till 5. I'm like, fucking really? Like, just give her the fucking napkins, asshole. Like that's like to me, like I'm like, you're a fucking dumbass. Like, just it's a 11-year-old girl asking for napkins, and you're still saying your scripted fucking line. We don't open till 5. Go grab some fucking napkins and hand it to her, you dumbass. Like, I just hate shit like that. It's like, be a goddamn human being. I got mustard all over my shoe from this shit sandwich I just bought for 16 fucking dollars. And my daughter's like getting shunned at the other restaurant. Oh, no habla napkin, oh, till 5 a.m. Oh. You know, like it's like, come on, man. Like I get it. Like we're not gonna get silver dollar pancakes right now, but can you run into the kitchen and grab 3 fucking napkins for an 11-year-old? Like I just the things, little things like that. It's like what are you thinking? Like I don't get it.
I feel
So
like,
yeah,
look,
so
dude,
again, like
I feel like when you work at a job like that, you get stuck. Like I can't control anything. What I can control is this, and I have to just be like, oh no, our policy is that. That's what happens. Like I have no control in my life. I have to be at the airport at 3 in the morning to prep silver dollar pancakes for mad people. And no, sorry, sir, napkins are in 18 minutes.
yeah, you're that's exactly what it is. 8 napkins are up. I'll have them right up to you in 18 minutes. Like they put it on a plate. Like, jeez, it's the chef special. Oh
Yeah.
god, yeah. I just like just think a little bit, people. Like, and then so it's like that. The sandwich delayed for an hour because Denzel's flying the plane. Like, it's just like, what else, man? What but I mean, again, it worked out that the other flight got delayed, so we didn't miss that connector, and then everything went fine. But I'm just saying, like, 3 or 4 in the morning, like Tuesday before Thanksgiving was like it was the bottom of the barrel. It
Yeah,
was a terrible it
I
was a
mean,
terrible time.
I can't imagine doing that by myself or with my girlfriend, but like with 2 kids, it's like, all right, kids, dad's drinking vodka. Wake me up when you hear the engines turn on. Like, "Oh, we're going to Kansas."
And I think that's like I think that's the most difficult part is doing it all sober. Like that's the hard part. Not drinking doing like during all that. You know what I mean? Like I'm not that guy. Like I don't like to do that because that's all I need is stories to get back. So,
It's like Kevin had a great flight. Everything actually went pretty smoothly because he had a couple tall boys. And then in this part of the transcript here, Mr. McClure, we would like you to, can you confirm that and you're like, yes, I had 2 Modelo's and a Corona because of Mexican heritage. And I fell asleep and took my shoes off in the airport lounge. And my children ate a ham and salami and some white cheese, a flavorless cheese product, alone in the airport in the New York City. And we got there, everything was fine. Thanksgiving was great. And like, okay, great, sir. That'll be $250 an hour. Yeah, dude,
yeah,
I get it.
I got to my once you get to Wichita, like that's the easiest airport. That's why it's like when you go back, it's like 6 gates. It's like nothing. It's great. So the funny thing is like, my mom picks us up, and she's like she's like in full rant mode already. I'm like, well, oh, like she's like, you want to hear something? She's like, you know what? She's like really like she's like, it's really grinding her gears, Lou. And I'm like, she's like, let me tell you what's going on next door, okay? She's like, so the people that next door, they moved out, okay? And they left this giant dumpster in the front of the house, okay? It's been there for like a month, and I gotta look at it every day, Kevin. All right, I've already let the homeowners association know, and especially around the holidays, they did it on purpose, Kevin. This giant fucking thing. Like, no, she like, I was like, okay, like I get it. Like I saw it. It is like, look, it's like when people move out or whatever, they have that
Yeah.
giant dumpster, and it is like obnoxiously huge. Like it's taking up the entire driveway, and like the thing is, like they didn't like they moved out, but they still like own it. So like they're doing something there. I have no idea. So there's like people there all the time. I think they're like maybe using it for storage. I think they own a business or
Maybe
something
they're
like that.
maybe they're
Something like
renovating it.
that. But my mom, every time she drove by, it was like, "You believe this thing?" Like she was like, she wanted me to know like how mad she was about this thing. But like every time, like it was new. Like it was like, what I call, we have a name for this thing. Me and the neighbors, we got together. We call it Triple H, huge, horrendous, and hideous. Triple H. Yeah, she's like, and I'm like, and I just start like, I'm like in my head, I love this, like, and I'm like, that fucking thing, Mom, you see that fucking thing over there, that giant fucking dumpster? They did that shit on purpose, man.
Yeah, that's what happens when you live in a cul-de-sac, Kevin. You're just like, God damn it. I
No, she
gotta
really was. Every time she drove by, look at this thing, this blue hideous thing on Christmas. So we
well,
got to
it's
look
funny.
at this while they're in Florida having a good time. Like
It's funny you
she's
bring it
like,
up because
my mom, but I told my mom, I was like, can I talk about this on the show? She's like, yeah, I'll send you pictures of it. So she sent me like 8 pictures. So we have like all angles, Lou. So when we do this show, you're gonna have like all the postings of all the dumpster Triple H on the screen.
well, yeah, send them to me because I will edit that.
Yeah,
I'll
yeah.
edit them
No,
in.
she got all angles, Lou. We got this. Yeah,
But you know
she
what it
she
is
really
like.
she's like, I think we're gonna raise awareness too. Like we're gonna get this dumpster removed.
Yeah, your mom's the kind of person like, and I love your mom who like likes the HOA. Like I live in an HOA against my will. That's all there is. It's HOAs, and I've been watching like clips between Reddit and Instagram of HOA meetings, and they seem it's like one of those things where like we're at the place of like, is this AI or is it satire? It's fucking not. They're like having a meeting, almost like screaming match because someone painted their house a beige, and the beige that's like certified HOA is like Robin's egg beige, but you painted your house, mauve beige, and like it's an assault on anyone who comes in. I'm like, this is not real, but it's fucking real. When I
Yeah,
first moved in to my HOA, right? So I moved in a year and a half ago. So I moved in like September 1st. By like October, we got like before we even moved in, there was letters in the mailbox, citations for $25 fines because the grass was too high, and it's like we didn't move in until the first. So like, don't you guys know there's nobody here? Like, who are you? Like, you're just like, oh, that house has high grass. Let's not check if
yeah,
anyone lives there. Let's just find them to no one. Then we move in. Then a month goes by. I've been in the house for a month, maybe 6 weeks, and they so now it's like, again, even though down here it's not a ton of snow, it's not extreme winter, but it's like middle of October, and it's like I got a notice that says I have to power wash my house because I guess they drove by and noticed the house was dirty. So I emailed them like this. Okay, I understand like you have like regulations and the houses can't be dirty, but we've been here for 6 weeks. Can you please like elapse? Because I went outside. I was like, let me look at my house. What about my house is it particularly filthy? No, it's fucking siding. It catches all the rain and the dust and the dirt. Yeah, it's got dirt on it, but it's not like I have graffiti, swastikas on the fucking garage. What do you want me to specifically? Is there a part of the house? And then they never got back to me because it's nothing. It's like, unfortunately, it's a lady like your mom who like they put in charge of like once a month doing a drive through. She's like, oh, the McClures think they can have a square mailbox, and all of our mailboxes are barn shaped. We'll see about that. Like that's
But
what it
what?
fucking is.
But like, let's go through the scenario, though. Okay, you wake up. It's a beautiful Christmas morning. There's snow on the ground. There's love in the air. And then you walk outside, and then right next to you is a giant fucking blue dumpster that won't go away. Like, what are you supposed to do?
I mean, I would just get on with my life, and
No, Lou. No, you wouldn't.
yeah.
Lou, if you had a giant blue fucking dumpster next to your house, you would freak the fuck out.
A Triple H. It's
You would
like
call you would call somebody. Guess what happened?
all the number on the dumpster. They obviously are going to come get their dumpster. They'll probably tell you like, "Hey, we're picking it
Ooh,
up
that's
on
a
the
good
fifth."
idea. I wonder if she thought of that. She probably has. She's probably doing like Home Alone schemes right now.
Your
Like,
mom's having like
I'll take care of this.
your mom's having like
She's hired like a crack team of like fucking like dumpster removers. Like, we're gonna get this out by midnight, Beth.
your mom's having like a Sarah Goldfarb like fucking psychedelic like haunting of the dumpster. Every time she looks out the window, the dumpster's like a foot and a half closer to her window until like one day she like puts the blinds, the dumpster's up against the house. Like she's like, ah, shit.
Before we left for the airport, which was like mad early, it was like 5 in the morning. She like took out the garbage. She's like, Kevin, can you come out with me just to make sure there's no wild animals? And I'm like, and then out of the blue, I was just like, Mom, look, it's a dumpster. Like she's like, what'd you see? Oh, Kevin, yeah, it's a dumpster. I was like, yeah, out of the like, I thought she was gonna like freak out, like, but I'm just saying, like, it just creeps up on you. You look left, and all of a sudden, there's this big fucking thing.
It
You
would
just
be
never
it would be
know.
great. It would be great if
Creeps
your
up
mom
on
took a
you.
picture and like took a picture and sent it to you like, look, now there's like literally like somehow in their like beautiful upscale upper middle class neighborhood, like it's attracting like the homeless and scourge from like miles away. And like she wakes up, she's like, look, so this lady's back and she's blowing dudes behind the dumpster in our cul-de-sac. It's like, God damn it, get out of here.
Yeah, apparently too, there was like loose boxes that like blew out of the dumpster and like onto other people's lawns. That shit was like that. Yeah, did you hear what happened now? Like, like just give me like the update. Like, guess what I saw on our lawn? Boxes from the dumpster. Like she was like, this is going on way too long. There's like 4 guys like working over there too. She's like, who are these people? Like it's
It
just
sounds like they're renovating the house and they're using the dumpster for all the drywall and whatever
I
they
don't
can.
know, maybe, but I also think I don't know what they're doing. I have no idea. But all I know is that I think that that dumpster is not going anywhere. Like that dumpster is fucking here to stay, man. So
Do they charge you
and
by the day?
I think one of those things too, where it's just I'm trying to think of like I know like when I lived in like Bellport Village and they had like the village police, like that like they were awful. And I had the same thing like kind of with you, like where like the grass got kind of high and all of a sudden you see like the guy like filling it out in front of your lawn. Like he's like you can tell he's like he knows why you know why he's there.
Yeah,
The
no.
grass is a little high. He's filling out his little slip. Like
That's a
yeah.
good story because when you guys first moved to Bellport Village, I stayed over. I parked my Jeep. I think I still had the Jeep. No, I had my Sonata. I parked my Sonata on, my regular car on the street, which is fine. But unbeknownst to you and me and all of us, no parking on the street between like 9 p.m. and 9 a.m. or 8 or something like that, 10 p.m. and 8 a.m. So I leave and go home the next morning, right? Then I found out that you guys they don't put it on the windshield. They put the fine in the mailbox, a $25 or $50 fine for parking on the street. And I remember I just like blew it off or something and they got like tripled to 150 bucks. I was like, all right, let me go fucking take care of this. And of course, the Bellport Village courthouse is literally like, it was a house 50 years ago and now it's the courthouse. They converted it. It's a fucking tiny house that's now offices the dining room is now the fucking judge's chambers or whatever. So I finally got to go there one night. And guess who's in court? Me and 2 other people. 3 people have court that night, not 20 or a dozen, 3 of us. So I get there and I immediately realize the 2 people sitting next to me who are like teenagers or like early 20s are there from like DWI related and drug related, right? So they're getting whatever their thing is. The cop the bailiff, whoever the highest ranking Bellport Village admiral of safety comes and gets me, and he doesn't want to say it in front of them because like I'm getting off, like I'm not getting in trouble. He doesn't want to say it in front of them because they're gonna be like, "Oh, come on,
Right.
Percocets! Like, can I go home?" So he literally takes me out of the building through the back, like so they can't see that I'm leaving because the front door was like not far from there. Through the building, through the house, like through the. I remember going through what was like maybe once a kitchen. And I go through and back around to the other way, back to the front door. He gets me out the front door, closed the door, and goes, "Look, just don't park on the street. Get the fuck out of here." I was like, "All right, thank you, bye." Like that was what it was. I
Yeah.
was like, "Then why are you doing this?
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
we're not
And it's not like a main street. It's just like
exactly."
these villages like to make up their own little fucking rules. They think they're like the rulers of the world. It's insane. Yeah. And I remember we were me and you were just hanging out in the backyard, and then the guy just
Oh
shows up
God,
and says, "We gotta shut this down." Like he's shutting down a ranger. It's like me and you listening to Bobby Womack at night,
yeah,
and
just
he's
playing
like,
beer pong.
"Yeah." And I'm like, "Wait, are you telling us that we have to go inside?" He's like, "Yes, that's what I'm telling you. Go
Well,
inside."
that's right. That's right. He. First of all, you didn't have a fence around your house, so he just like walked into the backyard because it was just grass. And then we turn around, there's just a cop standing there, and he's like, "Hey guys, shut it down." So like, okay, no problem. And I remember I walked over because I don't. It's not that Bluetooth speakers didn't exist. We were just not didn't have Bluetooth speakers. I had to go into the house because you put your stereo in the window
Yeah,
facing out. So I went and I literally turned the radio off, went back to the table to continue playing. He's like, "No, shut it down." I'm like, "Do we have to go inside?" He's like, "Yeah." And he made us go inside because that's what, again, Long Island is like the architect for the suburban HOA type neighborhood. Like that's what it can be like, where it's like, no, no, no. If one person complains, it's like the Nielsen ratings. If one person calls and complains, it's equivalent
right.
to 100,000 people have complained. The whole town is pitchforks are on the way, fellas. If one beer pong ball hits the concrete, there'll be pandemonium. Get inside.
Yeah.
And we
Also,
did.
too, I had a village cop that lived right next to me too, so he was the one who called.
Yeah, you know what? May they all get all their just desserts at some point or another. Like, yeah,
You know what I was thinking, and I don't know if this is just a dumb thought,
it is. But go ahead.
but like like when you like give money to charity, or like you're giving like, oh, would you like to give $1 to this, or would you like to provide like help for this and whatever. But sometimes like if you leave out certain words, like doesn't it seem like you're supporting bad things? Like if you don't say like you're gonna help end homelessness, like if you're saying like help homelessness, I don't know. It's like it's almost like saying like like let's keep this thing going, man. Like or like let's help. What was the other one I had? It was like I don't know, like just things like that. Like you leave out certain things. It sounds like you're like supporting the bad thing, right? Like that's what it kind of seems like. So do you think there's like charities that like are like secretly like doing that? Like they're leaving
Yeah.
out those words and they're actually supporting like the bad
Well,
thing.
there's definitely charities that aren't charities. They're like fronts for horrible things. But I think one of the earlier episodes I said this, and this is a fact. Look it up, people. When you go to McDonald's, Burger King, Taco Bell, CVS, and it says, "Would you like to pay $1 to St. Jude's Children's whatever or whatever?" They already made the donation of whatever it is, 1 million, 2 million, $100 million, and what they're trying to do is get it back from you, the consumer. Your dollar, you're rounding up whatever the fuck option you have, is not going to the charity. It's going to pay the company back for the money they already gave to the charity. So I don't donate to charity. My mom is one of those people, and again, good-hearted person. Like every time I go to my sister's house every few weeks, there's like a something in the mail, coasters or something she got from like the Veterans Foundation or the whatever Catholics of America or whatever the fuck. What I do donate to is GoFundMe's, because not like the huge ones where it's like something happens across the country and it's like get Pookie out of jail or whatever. I'm like, I don't know about that one. But if it's like, hey, some person I know got sick, has a death in the family,
Oh, okay.
something, I will definitely like donate, or like my friend lives in California. I know him. He's helping share a GoFundMe for a charity for, for good people. I will give 10, 20. During the pandemic, I was doing it a lot, if you remember, because again, people have short-term memories. Everyone thinks the pandemic was fake and only the vaccine was bad. But I remember people were getting COVID way before the vaccine and weren't intubated and were fucking dying. People our age or younger, and a lot of GoFundMe's were floating around Facebook and Instagram were just like, hey, Mike got COVID and fell and hasn't woken up since, and his lungs are destroyed and it's fucking killing him. So can you donate money? And I was giving at least two or three a week.
Were they like morbidly obese? Is that what they
No,
were?
no, no. I remember there was one. My friend's husband died. Like there was no GoFundMe. He just died. My girlfriend at the time's dad was old, not obese. He died, and one other person, I forgot who, but there was a bunch of people, like friends, acquaintances, people I
Uh,
knew, people they knew. They were like 6 people removed, 6 degrees of COVID or whatever, and I was donating because like, hey, this is someone I know's cousin, uncle, friend, nephew, niece, whatever, and they were in the hospital and had like a lot of problems because they got COVID and it fucked them up because that's what was happening. I mean, people died, so COVID was killing people.
what do you
It's
think?
all
Well, what I want to do though is I want to set up like a thing where it just like I want to see if someone actually like really reads like what I have set up. Like, what if I said like help to support world hunger? Like, what if I just said it like that and I wrote a sign? And like, what if people just like didn't like? I raise money to keep hunger going. Like that's
yeah.
like my goal. Like that'd be great. And I would love to finally see someone read it finally. Like, what the fuck is this? Like I would love to just like. And then I have like a pencil bar mustache and I'd laugh and run away like with my sign. Like that would be fucking great. Like
No, it's just
just the
like
opposite of what it's supposed to do. Like I raised $600 to make sure no one gets fucking dinner tonight.
yeah, you just help support world hunger and just take the money and go to Wendy's and eat it in front of the homeless guy. Like the
Right.
baconators, the junior bacon cheeseburger has never been better. Mm.
Thanks to your contribution, there's 7 more homeless people tonight. I kicked them out of their house with the money that I raised.
But like that's a lot. A lot of them. There are every like again. I've never. I luckily have never contributed to one that found out later was like bullshit. It's always again the people I know, it's there sharing it for whatever. But there's every month, at least once a month, there was a GoFundMe for some lady in the middle, middle America who like said, whatever, she lost her house and turns out bullshit, or up in
Yeah.
Canada, and they
Yeah,
raised like
there's
a
definitely
hundred
things
thousand
like that.
dollars.
There's definitely things like that. And there's also there's reports that like none of the money went to where it was supposed to go, like even for like major charities.
Well, major charities. I remember in college, or maybe even high school, doing like whatever it was, participation in government. We used to call it PIG, and the classes like that.
Not
And
anymore, Lou.
yeah, no,
It's derogatory against the pigs.
yeah. Now they do whatever they're doing in high school. I don't know what they're doing. They're learning about strap-on dildos or something. I don't know. Instagram has a lot of different
It's a
information.
minor and a major.
Yeah, I don't know. Instagram has a lot of information. I'm paying attention as little as possible. But I remember reading about like there was a breakdown, famous court cases where like maybe not Salvation Army, but like the Red Cross. Think of all the
Yeah.
major ones. 10% maybe is going to like the cause. 90% is overhead and bonuses for CEOs. And so like if you work for like the Red Cross, you're a multimillionaire.
Yeah.
So they got to pay. Haiti, when that happened, the earthquake in Haiti, which I think was like in the last 20 years, 2005, 6, 7, 8, somewhere around there. I think I remember who did it, some actor, Sean Penn went there to solve the problem or some shit, and they found out like they raised like $500 million or $1 billion, and they built like 4 houses. It's like all that money went to like yachts and boats and fucking
Yeah.
Maseratis, and that's what fucking happened. So like, yeah, I don't
Yeah. No,
donate to that.
it's I mean that's awful. So again, like I said, I will have my charity booth, and you better read what it says, because if you
Charity
don't,
booth.
like you just don't know what you're contributing to. Like I don't know, like what's another one, like help support earthquakes or something like that,
Yeah, 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 yeah. It's like
like
earthquakes.
every year, these earthquakes get better and better, and I love it.
Earthquakes, good or bad? Question mark. It's like, sir, what are you doing here? It's like, money or no money. You decide. Decide right now.
Look at it's
I
an
give you money.
earthquake. Look, I'm shaking. Shake the change jar. You know, I would I like I said, I just those are the stupid things that pop in my head, but I feel like that could happen, and I just hope people are aware of what they're doing. So I just want to I'm looking after them. That's all I'm doing.
All right. So I want to ask you, have you watched the first couple episodes of Stranger Things yet?
No, I'm like 4 seasons behind, Lou. I only got to season 1 and then stopped.
All right. Fuck you. So like, I don't want to talk about much about it. I mean, I'm sure at this point,
Don't
everyone who
talk
wants,
about it. I mean, do you want
yeah,
me to talk about the movie I watched this week? Because like, I mean, I could talk about that.
we could talk about, we could talk. Well, I watched what makes me mad about it is the last season came out in 2022. So they've
Yep.
been postponed because of more COVID stuff. Then it was scheduling. Then it was whatever. So you gotta wait three. So you gotta wait 3 years for the last.
Bullshit.
This is the last season, right? The kids are fucking like between
35.
22 and like 30 years old at this point, playing fucking
Yep.
ninth graders and 10th graders.
They hit
So what they
puberty
did
10 years
was,
ago, Lou. That's how long ago it was.
yeah. So they put out, it's 8 episodes, right? I believe, or is it 8? Yeah. So it's
No idea.
4 came out, then another 3 are coming out on Christmas Day, and then the last one is going to be on New Year's Day. It's like you made us wait 3 years. Shut the fuck up and just play. I'm so upset about that shit.
Well, it's
Like,
also when the same thing when like they break up season 5, part 1, season 5, part 2. They do that bullshit all the time.
well, we're
Yeah, man. Hey,
spoiled.
look, they got you because you're gonna watch it.
They do, but they're good. I mean, the show is good. I can't wait to see the end of it. But I did watch in its entirety. I finished it today. I did watch the P Diddy documentary. And let me say, if you have not
Ooh.
watched it, it's fucking 50 Cent is in his fucking mansion, just like fucking like the Joker. Like
He really is.
it's,
He's like
it's
every talk
so
show.
good.
He's like, wait, do you see this motherfucker? Like
Yo,
he's like so excited to expose this guy.
it's well. I mean, obviously, people have been trying to expose him for years. That's part. The documentary is on par with like any fucking documentary. It's so good, and he's like, I mean, again, it's not him. He produced it, but they are trying somehow. And I think I told you, and I texted you today. I guess when P Diddy, Puff Daddy, P Rizzle, whatever his name is, Sean Combs sniffed that the shit was hitting the fan like back in 2024. I guess he hired a fucking like film crew to follow him so he can like tell his side of the story. It's lots of him in a hotel on the phone talking to lawyers, telling them what to do, how to like deflect the media and make him look better. So because in the past, and they show so many examples, that's worked for him. He's gotten off on like the shooting with J Lo and his ties and connections to like Biggie's murder and Tupac's murder and all these other fucking things, beating people and fucking raping motherfucking women, and like he's a fucking been a piece of shit for a long time. All that stuff's come out, but he's always come out and it's quote unquote not guilty. And he hired this crew to follow him for his benefit, I assume. And somehow, and there's like a blurb in the documentary about like they got that fucking footage. Whoever filmed it, whoever was privy to it, gave it up, I'm assuming for a fee or because of conscience and wanted to expose Sean Puffy Combs. So they have like him like saying like I believe a lot of it's incriminating. He's like basically telling his lawyer like, nah, man, you gotta fucking like spin it and control Instagram and make me look better. And
I mean, is it like him trying to like, you gotta hide that lube? Like, is it like weird stuff like that? You gotta hide like the fucking baby oil and
I
like
mean,
that
they
kind
show
of stuff?
like when he gets busted in his hotel, like what they find on him, like back in 2024, like that's what before they like I guess like raided his house in wherever LA or wherever New York. Uh, in his hotel, like in his little fanny packs, like 9 grand. He's got like pink cocaine, but it's like MDMA. It's like MDMA and ketamine mix. He's like sniffing MDMA
Yeah.
and ketamine. He's got 5, 6, 7 giant bottles of baby oil in the shower, baby
Yeah.
oil and lube in the drawers. Like it's not like an exaggeration. So like
No,
all the
look,
jokes.
here's the thing. I I'm pretty sure he's a freak, and I don't think it's that shocking to me to like even hear about any of that stuff because we already know. I think what's annoying about the whole thing is that like he already was found like not guilty of all these major crimes, but now like everybody thinks that like now he's going to jail for the rest of his life. He's going to jail for like 3.5 years, and he was like found not guilty of like most of the like bad stuff. So it's like everybody now is like watching this documentary saying like, oh, he's gonna spend the rest of his life in jail. It's like, dude, the guy's gonna get out in 3.5 years and have a huge comeback tour. Like, and let's not forget
Maybe.
1997 Christmas. No Way Out was a fucking jam, man. I love that fucking album.
I know. Look, I get it. I mean, that's why he got off.
No, I know.
That's why.
No, listen, look, I'm throwing it out. I might throw it on as soon as this podcast is over. I definitely
Yeah,
want to watch it. But I
it's
just like
good.
I just want people to understand it's like the trial is over, guys. Like he
No,
was found
but
not
wait.
guilty of like most of the shit. So
There's 100 civil trials, literally 177 are pending. So 30, 23 of them are actually like happening.
right. So
77
he's
are
gonna have
backlog.
to pay more money. But I mean, look, if all I'm saying is like the criminal trial happened, he was found guilty of like bringing prostitutes across borders or whatever.
Yeah,
That's all he
sure.
got. He got 3.5 years. Like the guy's not serving like 5 consecutive life sentences for all this shit. Everything has been documented already. Like all the people have been interviewed, all the people took the stand, and the guy got 3.5 years.
Yeah,
Like
but he
everybody's thinking like,
totally.
oh my god, we got him. It's like they already tried and
Yeah,
they
but okay,
failed.
so like even if he only serves the 50 months or whatever it is, 4 years
Yep.
or some shit, if he's broke and his reputation is ruined, like he might not be in jail, but he's done, man. Like I really do
You
think he's
think?
done.
I mean, I think I honestly don't believe that like he is done. I believe that there will be a comeback tour. Not that I want it to happen, but I think it's going to be hilarious like when it does because like the people that are like shitting on him now will now like find that it's like a hot ticket and they'll go. Like
No,
they'll everybody
he's gonna
shitting
be
on him
like,
now are going to be like, well, it was only like 18 bottles of baby oil.
no,
Like
it's
I
not about.
love. They're like I like all about the Benjamins.
Yeah, I mean, look, don't get me wrong. His music is out there, like just like R. Kelly's, right? So like, if an R. Kelly song happens to come on a playlist and listening to, it, I don't go like, no, that's not going away.
Listen, if
However,
I believe I can fly comes on right now, I'm singing the whole fucking thing.
I got the Space Jam CD for a Christmas present twice in my life in the late 90s.
Like I like the part when he says I can fly twice. Like there's one part of the song. I love it.
I can fly.
Can
Da-da-da,
fly?
I can fly.
Yes.
Yeah.
See? And we're gonna be like, it's all about the Benjamins, baby.
And in
So
the
what do you
background,
want to do? Want
in
to
the
be a
background,
baller?
there's a
Shot
16-year-old
caller?
girl getting golden showered. I don't know if I like
Listen,
this.
Chappelle already let us know how Diddy
Yeah,
was. Like we already
yeah.
knew about this. He's the original documentary. He did R. Kelly first, then he fucking did Diddy. We all know about these guys. We all knew they were creeps. But the
But I do
fact
feel
is
like
that R. Kelly's in jail for the rest of his life, and Diddy's doing like 50 months, and he's gonna be out, and he's going on tour with fucking Nas. Like, see you in fucking 2027, Diddy.
I do feel
I
like
wish it wasn't true, but like, fuck, if Cosby can book shows, we're good, man.
it's Cosby booking shows.
Yeah, he's going on fucking. It's not like super publicized, but he's fucking going on tour.
The Put in Pop store.
I think it's called the Statue of Limitations tour.
Yeah, exactly.
That's
It's it's called the All My Drinks in the Green Room Are Sealed tour.
well, I'm just saying, like to some people, they got their heroes, right? And it's like they like even though they do horrible things, like there's still people that are like, I want to see what he's all about.
I get it.
I want to go
Fans
see
are
him at the
fans.
Hard Rock Cafe on Monday.
Look,
Like there's even though it's like maybe you won't, like even Kevin Spacey's like he's killing it right now in fucking the I think it's one of those islands. What's Cyprus? He has like a one man show in Cyprus, and all these rich people are going there and paying tons of fucking money to hear him sing like Dean Martin songs. Did you hear about this? Like everybody's making a comeback, Lou. All the fucking stars.
they love those fucking islands. I'll tell you that shit.
These rich people are paying top dollar for Kevin Spacey to sing fucking Dean Martin. How lucky can one guy be? Ain't that a kick in the head?
Let's fly away. Let's fly. It's like you can't. But the thing is, you can't like. Hey, I saw Kevin Spacey on an island this fall. It's like which island? It's like no. The Greek islands. The Greek islands. Oh God.
No,
Oh no. No, 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 no. Oh, you just like all your social media just like shuts down. Your phone just bleeps off. You're like, oh god, they got me.
Did
They
you
got
see
me.
SNL did a new episode of MacGruber? And
I didn't.
MacGruber is on the Epstein file list. So he's trying to like destroy it. Yo, I'll send it to you. It's fucking great, man.
Yeah, no, like I understand like the debate has been going on for years, especially since Me Too. Like, can we separate the whatever from the art? Some cases I think it's totally fine too. I also feel like who cares? If I put on Bill Cosby himself and I want to listen to it, I don't feel like I'm perpetrating any bullshit.
Listen, if the right
However,
song and the right bit comes on, I'm in, man. If like for example, if Victory played right now, I would be fucking singing at the top. Yo, the sun don't shine forever. Like I would be like, oh, this number 97. Like I would be like right back into it. I would that whole like fucking freak off thing. I wouldn't even think about. I would
yeah,
be
but
right back to 97, baby.
that's why
Bad
the
boy for
documentary
life.
is good. The first episode is all about like him coming up in the 80s and then like Biggie and like yo, it sucks you into the nostalgia. You're like, yeah, I love
Yeah,
this.
sucks
Like
you in, baby.
I
Right?
want, and then all of a sudden you're
Suck on
like,
those juices.
and then squirt, 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 squirt. You're like, oh, that's right, that's right. But it wasn't even like, look, the freak off thing in my mind because again,
It sucks you
fucking
in.
Cat Williams, every rapper, everybody who like knew what the fuck happened, said all this bullshit and all this fake audio was leaked on the internet. What he was actually doing was hiring an escort, some like big black dude, what I'm assuming a giant dick, to fuck Cassie in front of him. That's what he liked. He sat in the cuck chair and
Wait,
would watch.
are you on a first name basis with his girl?
Yeah, I wish I was
You just
fucking.
said fuck Cassie.
Yeah, yeah. Like,
Like we
dude,
know who that is.
There's so many women that he actually sexually assaulted, like drugged, like Cosby. Like, there's again footage that we never is never going to see a light of day. Doesn't exist anymore.
Right. And then they
Women
took the
found
stand and then they were destroyed because they were
no,
like,
no, no,
oh,
no. Like in the
he
early
forced me.
'90s,
It's like, listen, girl, like just walk away. Like that's
it's
the
not
whole thing.
about
It's
that,
like
dude.
if they all those people took the stand and all of them were just like fucking like, so you were you like drugs, you like
No, 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 no,
sex,
dude.
you like all those
It's not like
things.
that. It's
It
not
was
like that.
like that. That's why he only got 3.5 years.
No, he only got 3.5 years because the physical evidence is obviously like part of how they. I'm assuming
Yeah,
they
but they
do it.
destroyed the thing is the news left out was how these people got on the stand and got destroyed by the fucking prosecute like by the defense. Like these people like acted like they're like all like oh he I unwittingly like it's like girl like it's called a drug problem. Like you need to you need
Yeah,
to
no, I
face like
agree. I agree. Some people fucked up, but like in the doc, they show like his assistant who he kidnapped. They obviously like didn't. But the jury is in the documentary, so they have
yeah.
jurors explain why they didn't like make him have more charges. First of all, the weird shit is also like I'm telling you, it's a good documentary. I'm not saying
Well,
I
look,
don't give a
it's a
shit.
documentary also designed as like a hit piece. So it's like
Sure,
there's every documentary has certain biases of like who makes the like everybody wants to show you like the worst of the worst, and I get that, and it's cool that they have that footage. But like I said, it's like if all this stuff that they're showing like made a difference in court, like and like this guy like really got this guy was facing like RICO racketeering, like
yeah,
legit federal chart. Like this guy was gonna do like 400 years in prison. Like they
yeah,
had him, and everybody kept saying, like, we got him, we got him, we got him, we got all this, we got the witnesses, we have all this. And then 3.5 years for like escorting a prostitute across the Chicago border. Like, it's like, I get it. Like, you don't like the guy, and like 50 Cent doesn't like him, but like, don't act like this all of a sudden is gonna like, this is gonna bring him down. It's like they tried and they failed. Like,
yeah. But the point I'm making is he even when he so let's say he gets out of jail, he faces all those civil charges, he pays whatever. What's going to happen is, yeah, he might not have been guilty in the court of law, but like it's not about if I like him or not. I legitimately know like this guy's a fucking real piece of shit,
I
and
know, and that's what you gotta
hopefully,
that's got to weigh, you know. It's like
hopefully
who's a
he,
piece of shit and who's not a piece of shit.
but
Like
hopefully he goes broke, and then he becomes like radioactive material, and nobody will touch him. So what
I'll
can you
tell you
do?
what I'm gonna do for you, Lou. Is like on your birthday, you're getting a cameo from Diddy, and you don't
Yeah,
have that. Now that's how he's gonna make his money back, Lou. cameos. Like, come on, if he just does a bunch of them, he can make that money back.
I bet you his cameos are like 100K though. Like you
No,
can't do that.
man, no. He knows like supply and demand, baby. Like he's gonna make it like super low, so like everybody does
No,
it. Everybody's
he
getting a
won't.
Diddy. Everybody's getting a Diddy cameo for fucking 41st birthday. Like it's gonna be fucking nice, dude.
Yeah, that would be. It
And
would
I'll write
be.
the script, and he has to read the script. I'll
It
make
would
him
be
do it
on
for him.
par
And
for
I'll
like
and I'll, and
this.
I'll like pretend like I'll like you were there. Like, oh man, it's gonna be awesome. Like yo Lou, I really appreciate you looking out for me back then with those freak offs. Like, it'll be awesome, man. Like like you, it sounded like you're like his best friend, and like now, and like you're afraid to show it to people because like you feel like you're gonna be on the documentary, and like Kevin, that son of a bitch, that master manipulator, like what the fucking piece of shit. Now Lou's involved. Like this is bullshit.
It's like a typical
Produced by
cameo.
Kevin McClure.
It's a typical cameo, except he incriminates me in the first part, and then he's like, "All right, man, happy birthday from
Yeah,
Kevin." Like it's
he like squirts fucking like baby oil all over the place. Like it's like real good. It's like that was worth the $300 right
it's
there.
like advertisement for the iPhone 16. Look, it's waterproof, and it's just like
That's
fucking
what they
leaking.
need. That's what needs to happen. Like all these like shame people. Like it's like that section of cameo. Like it's Cosby, it's Diddy, it's like Kevin Spacey. It's like those are like the like you can do like that section. Like Cosby's on or whatever, and he's like joking about everything, and it's like, oh man, like because the thing is like that one, like I do have a problem with that one because like that was like they got him, then they didn't get him because like they fucked something up in court. Like that's fucking ridiculous. Like that's
That's what
like
I'm saying.
awful. Like that's a little different. Like where like he was convicted and then all of a sudden it was like, well, that thing he said didn't count. Like that to me, that's the kind of shit in the court stuff that's like, come on, man. Like the
But the
guys,
same
the
thing.
guys in federal penitentiary, and then he's like getting out because like, well, we struck that from the record, and he didn't do it now. Like that to me is like that. Okay, like that's the kind of stuff that it's like okay, like that's fucking bullshit. Like, but again, that was
But
not
he's
really
walking
what happened
around.
with anything.
The motherfucker is walking around like an old. And also, Cosby was worse, I think, too, because he was like this moral fucking, like,
Oh
black
yeah,
comedian for fucking 50 years. Like, hey, calling Eddie Murphy, like, you're cursing on stage, you piece of shit. And
I thought the guy was a pudding pop salesman for fucking
yeah.
20 years. I didn't know he was like the giant comedian. I thought he was Ghost Dad and the Jello Pudding Pop guy.
Yeah.
That's who I thought he was. He had a show. Do you remember on Nickelodeon? He used to have a show where you like draw things, and his pen was like his head. There was a show in the '80s. It was called Picture Pages, and
Oh,
like
I do remember that.
yeah, and I believe his pen had his face on it, and he would like talk to it, like his pen would talk to him, and like today, boys and girls, we're gonna draw, and then he'd draw like a house, and then like every time he would put the pen, it would go do 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 do. You see, boys and girls, there's a house and the boat and the chocolate and the pudding pops. Like that's it was. You got to look this up, Lou. I didn't know. I thought you knew about this.
I
80s
definitely have
Nickelodeon.
done it.
80s Nickelodeon was insane. Like the shows on 80s Nickelodeon are like out of control. Like
Yeah, that's
they're like
true.
Canadian broadcasting television. Like there's just like crazy shit like that you would never thought existed. But yes, look up Bill Cosby's picture pages to anyone to see like a real a real fucking sex offender in action. Like it's just like pre trial. Like this guy's fucking weird. Like that was like I think it was like first time I ever seen that guy. I didn't watch the Cosby Show with his fucking.
I remember Mr. Bill. I remember that cartoon. That was like early 90s, I think.
Yeah, that wasn't Bill Cosby. That was a fucking just a guy made out of Play-Doh.
No, not the Mr. Bill from. Wasn't there a cartoon? Bill Cosby did a cartoon where he played a little kid. I think it was called like something Bills.
Oh,
Maybe it
you may
wasn't.
be right. I mean, he also was Fat Albert, right? I mean, that was
That
him.
wasn't Fat Albert. Fat Albert was way before that. Fat Albert
Oh,
was
okay.
like
I don't
fucking.
remember that one. So that's probably the same thing. Is like this guy had all this children. Like that's what he was known for, being like this like child like friendly guy, right? Like back on
Yeah,
picture pages and the pudding pops and
yeah,
the.
exactly. Let's end the show here. Kevin supports Puff Daddy and is a big fan and can't wait for him to get out and collab. And
Been around the world, nah, nah, nah. We've been player hating.
I'll tell you what, though, that first episode, the whole time I was like, I can't wait to go on Spotify and like listen to all this music again, like Life After Death, like the Biggie Smalls album, like fucking like oh shit, man. Like, that's I am biased. Like before 2003 hip hop, awesome. Post
You know
2003,
who
I
I'm,
actually
you know
feel
who I'm
best.
proud of for like stepping away from the spotlight. Like Mace got out early, man. Right? Like Mace was just like, I had it with this guy. Like that's he's like, I'm gonna go find Jesus and that's it. Like Mace could have been like fucking like witness number one, right? Like a witness. Well, imagine like Mace was the guy that like brought him down, but no, he like got out early. So I give props to Mace.
Yeah, because I'm sure he's actually. I'm trying to think. He's mentioned in the doc, but I don't think he's in the doc.
Yeah,
Uh,
because he got out before all that. He probably saw what was happening. He was like, I'm out. He's like, I want my Lord and Savior, Jesus Christ. One. And then he was out. So that's good.
I thought I told you that we won't stop. I thought I told you that we won't stop.
Come on, man. Every white guy loves all this stuff. It's like it's made for us. Take hits from the 80s. Yeah, yeah. Does Puff drive Mercedes? Yeah, yeah.
I'm from end it right there, bro. Yeah, right.